I don't have any. Again, he does what he does. When you're facing a team that swings bats like these guys, you just have to make good pitches, and he didn't. So, they're going to – you look at their lineup when they got 6 guys hitting 300, it's kind of an indication that you got to make pitches, and he didn't make them.
With a guy like that, is there anything he can do in between starts, or is it just simply if he's making his pitches, he's effective, and if not, he's not?
Yeah, you look at – we had been trying to, give, obviously, early in the year due to Matt's a little bit workload and Jake's and stuff, these guys time off, and he was one that really thought he had to get on more of a schedule so that he could stay sharper. And so far that hasn't really been the case. So we need to take a look at, do we need to give him a day here and there? Also, he is, we realize he is, early 40s, so we've got to manage that also. But, I don't know if running the bases, I know a lot of people get entertained by that. I don't think it's that funny myself. But that might have, that's the first time he's had to do that all year long. And, maybe that had some of the reason why the next inning he didn't have much. But I don't think I've ever seen him struggle so much with the command side.
Terry, do you have to say anything to the team at this point, or is there any words that are worth saying to the team? Or
well, Mike, we just had a meeting 3 days ago, so I'm not going to have another one. So that's and again, that they know what's going on. They realize they're not swinging the bats like we can, but we've pitched so well up to this point that it's a matter of just again circling the wagons and getting tougher, bearing down better.
You mentioned before the game, talking about Washington, saying there's the ups and downs you go through, but when you fall out of first place after being there so long, is that deflating as a team?
No, I don't think it is. Again, Matt, we're not even out of May. There's another 10-game winning streak that's in there. There's going to be another 5-game losing streak that's in there. We've got to play the Nationals 12 times, 13 times, whatever we got them left. There's a lot of baseball left. There's no such a sense of urgency here. We have things we have to continue to try to do. We have to continue to try to, watch the workload of some guys. We need to continue to try to get healthy. But there's no panic here, believe me. Not in the clubhouse, not anyplace else. You can go right back, and a lot of people want to talk about the Nationals. Did they panic when they were 1-7? No. And we're not going to panic either.
Besides the obvious that you guys obviously aren't scoring runs like you would like, what are you seeing just offensively that you guys aren't doing?
Well, we're not hitting the ball hard. Look, we talk about you got the question about home runs is up. We're not even barreling up some balls, and I don't know what the reason is, but other teams don't have any problem hitting suckers out of this ballpark. So we just got to continue to walk that fine line of work, making sure we get something good to hit. But when we get something good to hit, we got to put a hit on the barrel. We're getting caught, we're getting balls, we're getting jammed on some balls that we should maybe hit better. I don't know if I don't know what the thought process is with each guy in that batter's box, but either that or they're pitching real good. They're really pitching us tough. But we got to hit. We had a couple of chances to score, and we've got to make the most of them. That's that's what they've done the last 2 nights. When they get guys in scoring position, they drive them in. And we've got to start doing that. We got to quit worrying about hitting the ball at the ballpark and worry about hitting some line drives.
Any last questions?
When the offense is, sputtering like this in times, do you find yourself needing to manage different scenarios in terms of, playing to a 1-run game or 2-1 game in that sense? Is it hard in that sense to do that?
We've been doing that. If you look up, that's exactly what we've been doing. 1-0, 1-0, 2-1s, 3-2s. You know, we are, and again, we are not a team that is, you know, conducive to, you know, stealing the base and getting in scoring position. But, you know, and that's why it goes back to, you know, when you using our bats to move runners along with an out. You know, but you look at, you know, even look at tonight. Michael Kadire hits 2 balls on screws and has nothing to show for it. You know, great play by Hayward in right field and Grutchuk in center field, and the guy comes away and, you know, empty-handed. And those are the kind of at bats we got to continue to have. We got to take our chances by, you know, again hitting line drives and trying to get on base again. We've got, you know, I sit there every day watching batting practice, and one of the things we do is, you know, we put ourselves in these situations with. That you might face during the game, and I mean the swings are aggressive, and we got to carry that. We got to carry that same philosophy into a game.
After a bad, disappointing game like this, is there still a feeling though that with the rotation you have, that you're really not going to be necessarily prone to long losing streaks?
Well, we got Jake coming back tomorrow, and. You look up, and then, you know, followed by, you know, Noah and Matt, and that's you know, you got to be pretty excited to think those guys are coming up next to you know, to pitch a good game. We got to get some innings out of our starters. Our bullpen's starting to get tired, and as you guys know, when that happens, things can get ugly because you're asking these guys to overextend themselves, and it takes them a while to get back.